Today we are going to see about the Unit 1 mobile computing. In the mobile computing, we are going to discuss about the introduction to mobile computing and applications of mobile computing in this session. But it having the generations of mobile computing technologies, multiplexing, spectrum, MAC protocols, SDMA, TDMA, FDMA, and CDMA is available in the Unit 1. So today we are going to see about the introduction to mobile computing, applications of mobile computing. So what is a mobile computing? The mobile computing is nothing but it is an computing of the operations which still have a network connection, and it can be using from one computer to another computer, and it can be portable. A perfect definition we can be say as an mobile computing is when a process moved from a normal fixed position to a more dynamic position. That means it can be portable from one place to another. And then now we can say another this definition is like that mobile computing is when a work progress is carried out some way where it was not previously possible. Comparison to the wired network. Actually, mobile network is a wireless network, but when you are comparing with a wired network, it has some other few extra features and also have the extra advantages than the wired network. In the wired network, it had be provided higher bandwidth, and again it had with a lower bandwidth variability. You can able to move from one place to another place. If you want to move from one place to another place, then we have to provide the whole physical setup. It should be there, then only it can be moved from one place to another place. But in the mobile network, it can work on the low bandwidth and it can high bandwidth variability. You can move from one place to another place where you can get the high bandwidth also in the mobile network. And in the wired network, it can be easily possible to get the hackers to hack your data or hack your network, and it can listen on the wire. But in the mobile network, there is only one problem, is a hidden terminal problem. We don't know which terminal they are going to make it. So that is the only problem there, but it can able to protect you from the hackers. Then in wire network, we need a high power machines. In the mobile network, even your mobile phone is more than enough to provide your mobile network. And again, in a wire network, it need a high resource machines when you're going for a large amount of data and a larger network. But in the mobile network, it need only the low resource machines. And in the wire network, we need the physical access security, but in the mobile network we have only the proximity only. In wire network we have a very low delay, but in the mobile network, if the network is not available, we can able to get a higher delay problem. Then in the wire network we had a connected operation. In the mobile network we have a disconnected operation. This is the comparison when you are doing with your wire network. Then why mobile? We can say why mobile is nothing but we can be able to go for, we can enable anywhere, anytime and anywhere connectivity and bring computer communications to areas without pre-existing infrastructure. But in the wired network, we need a pre-existing infrastructure with all your computers, Wi-Fi, LAN cable, then only you can able to access your internet. But in the mobile, we don't have to use that one. And it can enable the mobility also and enable the new application. Also, it's an existing new research area. It can be used in the future also, but nowadays in the research area we are going for and mostly for the mobile computing or the wireless network area or the satellite communications, that only we are going for a network area. Then the new forms of computing. From the computing, we can able to find the new forms of computing except the mobile computing, the wireless computing, nomad computing, ubiquitous computing, passive computing, invisible computing. These are the different forms of computing is available. Then in the mobile computing, I define as it's a computer environment over physical mobility. We can able to provide your whole computer environment in the physical mobility also, and the use of a mobile computing environment that will able to access the data or information or other logical objects from one to another device. And it can also allow a user to perform a task from anywhere, where a computing in the public as web or corporate or the personal information spaces like medical record, address book and all. The mobile communication can be used in different contexts and different names. The most common name we are using as in mobile computing. That mobile computing is the mobile that moves along with the user. And also, it can be able to store your data anywhere in time information in terms of ubiquity, and also in the virtual home environment. You can able to get your home environment even from the foreign network. Whenever the user move from one place to another place also, we can able to find that same environment also. And it's a nomad computing. We can able to nomad computing we are calling because it moves along with the mobile user. The user, whenever he is moving, he is going to carry your mobile, so it can be able to provide your both local and the remote access. Then passive computing is nothing but it's a computing environment which is passive in nature, can be made available in any environment. Then ubiquitous is nothing but disappearing will be noticed its presence. So whenever you're going to use a new network, on that the new network, you will be provided some computing application there. That means that some of your data will be stored there, and it can be used for both local and remote service. And then it providing a global service portability, make the services very portable, and it can be available anytime. Then it's a wearable computer, that the computers are run by like humans, like a hat, shoe, or clothes and all. And what are the functions is available in your mobile computing? It is having user mobility. It can move from one physical location to another location in the same service. And again, global service portability, it making the service very portable, and it having a wearable computer, and nomad computing, personality computing, and ubiquitous computing. It's nothing but what I had told before, the same thing only. Then another fact function is the network mobility. Whenever you're moving from one network to another network, you can able to same users. For example, users moving from the Hong Kong to Delhi, he can use the same GSM phone to access the more cooperative application through WAP, and he can able to use the service over the GPRS, and whereas in Delhi he will access the GSM, but he can able to use the same application by any mode of the network. He can able to use it. Then bearable mobility. In bearable mobility, the user can able to move one bearer to another bearer, use the same service. So whenever we are traveling from the same state, we can able to, or in the India, we can able to use the same GSM SIM wherever we are going, and it can be able to provide the voice message or the short SMS. Then network mobility. Here the network is coming to using the same service with the network mobility, and device mobility is able to move from one device to another device. From the desktop computer, we can able to access the application with the same internet. We can able to use the mobile also. Then session mobility. So whenever a session of a thing is going, it will be disconnected like a CDMA. Then in another mobile also, we can able to use the same session again. Then service mobility. You can able to write a mail to the user. The user needs some other information like your desktop, the browser, and these are the service mobility. Host mobility is nothing but the user device can be an either client or the server. So whenever you're going to give your data to another point to your hotspot, then you're the client or you are the server, you're going to provide it. Then what are different types of wireless devices there? It's a laptop, PAM-TOM, PDA, cell phones, pages, sensors and all. So these are the applications of your mobile computing. We can able to provide the wireless and mobile access to internet, private intranet, and also the ad hoc mobile network. These are the characteristic of your mobile devices and constraints also. And this is the application structure. Whole your mobile communication computing will be there. See, you're going to give your client, the client will be provided with an cache management database, distributed database and all. And Ethernet is an XDSL, the way you're going to provide your server. And also the GSM is the network, it's connect to your server. The application is nothing but we are giving in the blue box, that's a management access, it's available in the mobile station. Then we are giving us a laptop here. Then we are providing us a communication path also. This is the traffic telecommunication system. If there is a more data as there, the traffic will be there. This is the way you can able to access your system. So today's a session, we had done it here. Thank you.